Alrighty, welcome back to the Angels franchise. Here we are going to be starting in the home run derby because Mike Trout has made it. He's having a phenomenal year. He's up there for the league in the AL. He's currently fourth in homers in the AL, only behind Brent Rooker, Nick Kurtz, and Riley Green. Interesting to see no Cal Raleigh or Aaron Judge there. So we're in the home run derby. And we are going to try and bring victory back to Trout. Actually, I don't know if he's won it. I don't think he has. Let's see. Awards. MVP, Rookie of the Year. He has never won the home run derby, and he is now nearing the end of his career, so we're going to try and bring him that win. Let's go. Alrighty, here we are in Philadelphia.
8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. Each contestant will have 2 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time,
alrighty, so Trout will go 6th, I believe, behind Riley Green.
Will advance to the next round until one.
Rooker hit 11, Ohtani hit 9, Soto hit 21. Holy, that's absurd. Kurtz hit 8, Green hit 6. It's now our turn. So the top 4 will advance into the next round. So the goal here is 8. We need to hit 9 to be able to get through. That would tie us with Shohei. Trout's, of course, one of the more experienced guys in here as we swing straight through the first one. As that one is crushed into left, and there is our first.
Out of here and into the second deck. Oh, that's a monster home run.
Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Off the top of the foul pole.
3 in a row. That's gone into the shrub on number 12.
And that should do it. Actually, that might carry. It does. 427. Another one straight away center. Not convinced on. We're almost completely out of energy here as well. Not quite, so that'll do it. 13 for Trout here. That should put him 2nd, only behind Soto, who hit 21. So Schwarber and Devers are the only ones who can knock us out. So I think we're confirmed through now. Yeah, so we'll send for the next user batter. So we pull Soto. Devers hit 19, Schwarber hit 14. So we were the last one through. So 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, of course, as well. So Soto will be the first one up. Actually, we'll be the first one out.
Now underway.
As we'll miss on the first one. And the second one. Okay, gotta settle it down here. That one's the straightaway center. That could have enough. Not quite. Wow, we are struggling to start this one off. That one should be good enough. That was a perfect. And it is. We need at least 15, I think, if we're going to have a chance of beating Soto. It's another one. We're at 12. There's the second out. And that might be the third. Down to our final out. That one will be smoked. We'll get up to 13.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
Get up. That should be good. Yep. Up to 14. And that should do it. We get 14. Is that going to be enough here to face Soto? We're going to quickly sim through his. Oh, wow. 426. Are you kidding me? He's got the bonus. And he needed it. Officially down to his last out here. He needs 2 homers to tie. Is that enough? It is. He needs 1 to tie.
That's a monster home run.
That should do it. We're going to lose by 1, aren't we?
No question about that one.
Yeah. Oh no! It went off the wall! We tied! So we will go to extra time, I believe. So, I mean, yeah, righty versus lefty here. You can see who hit where. Not a huge shock, I don't think. Tiebreaker rules, 3 swings or until decided. Mike Trout versus Juan Soto.
What he can do. Hitting first.
Not a good start.
Swing off from the Los Angeles Angels.
That should go.
Trout.
Just barely.
Gone. That's his first home run.
Okay, we get 2 of 3.
No doubt about that one.
Alright, what can Soto do? He needs to hit all 3 out of here.
He finishes with 2
And he cannot. He can only tie.
to hope the challenger
And we're going to win it. We're going to be Juan Soto.
chance to advance. Now
Oh, man.
swing off.
And he will crush his final one out of here, it looks like. But we will win the swing off, and we will go to the finals. Mike Trout has a chance to win his first ever home run derby. He's taken down the juggernaut Juan Soto, who won the first round. And we will advance.
From the competition.
I don't even know who we could face. Schwarber or Devers. Yikes, this is Schwarber's park too, isn't it? We're going to sim forward. We pulled Devers. That's huge. Alrighty. We will go up first since we were the 4 seed. Face Rafael Devers.
In this championship round, representing the Los
We got a little bit lucky there, I will say.
number 27.
And there's the first one for Trout.
Trout.
So that one goes 434.
Out of here.
468 is still our longest. So we'll take that one out of here. For our 9th. Or 10th, sorry.
That's a monster home run.
That should be our 11th. And we will head to outs.
That one's out of here. Now 11.
I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. I'm not going to lie. If we can get up to 14 or 15 again, I'll be very happy. There will be 13.
Number 4 in a row.
There's the first out. There's 14. So we've tied what we got in the last one.
No question about that one.
That won't be enough. 2 outs. That one's smashed. If we don't already have the bonus round, then
Out of
we got it now.
That's his
15.
home run.
Third out. Can we get 16? No, not quite. We'll end with 15.
And
So that one will hit
that's
just
the
before the
round.
wall.
And he finishes with an impressive
Alrighty.
15 home
Devers
runs.
needs 16 to win,
And
15 to
he
tie.
will wait to see if that's enough.
There's his first. He's going to need to do a lot of work here in the extra rounds as he gets his 8th.
Home run number 8.
There's the first out. He's got a lot of work to do.
Begun.
That one should go. And it does. There's his 9th.
Gone. Into the second.
And there's his 10th. He needs 5 more to tie.
That's a monster home run.
He still didn't have the bonus. He's down to his last out now. Is that staying fair? Yes, it is. Not quite the bonus yet, though, still.
11 home runs.
That one's hit very high. Does that have enough carry? It should do. That might be the bonus. Not quite. He's 5 feet off. Oh, man. He's getting real close now. There's number 13.
Consecutive home run.
And that should do it. Mike Trout wins the home run derby. We don't have a lot to cheer about this season in LA, but we've won the home run derby. Oh man, what an achievement for Trout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He deserves that
your
for his phenomenal career thus far.
champion,
Mike Trout wins it all.
Trout.
Okay, so we're in our first day for signing draft picks now. Gilberto Tejera, our first overall pick, could be up to a 98 potential. I would honestly be happy with 90. Still make him an A prospect. Overall, quite solid. Our second round was Mark Cornell. Once again, 98 overall potential. His potential is huge. 88 to 98 on Cornell. He's going to be starter or lower starting overall though, since he's just come straight out of high school. And Derek Gonzalez, also not ranked, but all 3 prospects have the chance to be a 97 or 98 potential once we sign them. We'll chuck them up there for now. We'll sim forward 2 more days. And I think, I was looking at this before, our pitching has just been absolutely terrible. Of course, Arena's only played 2 games. But Mitch Ferris, he has not been good this year. He's rocking a 7.50 ERA. is most likely going to be time to bring him down and most likely bring up Tyler Bremner or Ryan Sloan, depending on what happens here. Overall, and we'll kind of go from there. I think it will most likely be Bremner. He's got a little bit more time in the organization. I would like to see a little bit more what Sloan can do down at AAA. But Soriano's had a phenomenal year. He will definitely be getting re-signed, I think, if we can come up with a deal. I believe he has some arbitration time. Yes, he does. So he has 2 more years of arbitration, which I might try and utilize. Or if he's looking for a long enough contract, upwards of 5 or 6 years, then I will most likely sign him to that. If we can get the right deal. He's 27 years old right now, and he's just having an absolutely phenomenal year with a 2.29 ERA. On this team is pretty incredible. Grayson Rodriguez, 5.11 ERA, not great. Detmers is having a good season with a 3.63. Arena's only played 2 games, which he got his first win, I guess. Or I guess that was in the game we played in the last episode. But he's got a 7.20 ERA. Which of course was quite high from the first game. Overall, he started 2 games. He had an 8.44 in the first game and a 5.79 in the first game. So we'll keep an eye on him for sure. Mitch Ferris as well. He'll most likely be getting sent down at some point here pretty quick, most likely after the trade deadline, I would guess. So moving forward a little bit more, we are going to be trying to sign Gilberto Tejera. He's got a 70% motivation to sign with us. And we will do so with a $6.2 million bonus for third baseman Gilberto Tejera. Super, super high potential upside. That potential meter has even gone up even further, 84 to 99 now. He also plays left field too, so that is quite nice to have. Starting pitcher Mark Cornell, we will be signing you as well as Derek Gonzalez. We will attempt to sign too. And we got all 3 right away. It'll give us some time to scout the rest of the guys we drafted. And we can keep on simming forward here. Man, we're a long way back. The only team worse than us this year in the American League is the White Sox. They got 35 wins. We got 39. So we are the second worst team in the league now, which puts us with the second best odds to win the lottery, which is not the worst thing in the world. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to let that draft picks keep going a little bit further. Mitch Ferris has been injured now for 2 months. 1 to 2 months. So he'll go on the IL. Jose Cabrera? I'm not completely sure how to pronounce that name. 61 overall, C potential starting pitcher. Number 9 prospect for the Diamondbacks in return for Josh Lowe, potentially. I don't love that. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to leave that alone. We need to bring up a pitcher, though, because we have an empty spot. And so that will pretty much confirm the debut of Tyler Bremner, who spent a short time in AAA down there. He's pitched a couple games, 3.18 ERA. Sloan will have to wait a little bit longer for his debut. Bremner has been with the organization longer, plus he's a year old, and he's not on the 40-man. We're going to do that right now. Tyler Bremner moved to the MLB, and he will get his... we'll put him here. He will get his start in a few games here, and we will player lock with him on what should be, I believe, his MLB debut. Let's check here. It will be his MLB debut. Alrighty. So that will be against Houston, who we've already played, so we won't play a full game against Houston. We'll most likely only play 1 full game this year as this trade gets withdrawn. I'm not shocked. I wasn't overly pleased with that offer. Another one, Ryan Waldschmidt for Josh Lowe. B potential left fielder, I don't hate that. 23 years old. This would, of course, get Nelson Rada a couple more starts. Most likely. He is playing quite well, honestly, down at AA or AAA for the Aces. I don't hate this. I really, really don't hate this at all. I think we're most likely going to bring him to the team with a B potential at 23 years old. He's already 62 overall. He's gone up 2 overalls this year, and he's got decent speed, nothing too insane, and then pretty, kind of just above average, maybe around average for everything else. So I think we are going to accept this trade from the Diamondbacks. Ryan Waldschmidt, welcome to the team. Thank you, Josh Lowe, for your services. And that is our trade. So we've just made another trade. This is our second trade of the series here. And this means we're going to have to make some changes into our lineup here. Most likely it will be Nilson Rada for righty. It'll most likely be him playing both, I'm guessing. Nilson Rada will hop into the lineup here again. He will hit 8th. And down here, I'm probably going to give it to Matthew Lugo. I'm guessing get him some time. And he is lefties better than Rada anyway. So he'll get some time to play as well. So, moving forward one more game, we have a tied series against Houston here. We're going to have 42 and 66. I'm not sure exactly what our projected is. Looking at contract extensions, though, Zach Neto is one we're going to be looking at potentially. He's hitting 256 this year. I'll be interested to see what he wants. He's got some arbitration years left as well. So does Joe Adele. We have a lot of people expiring this year. And a lot of people who we probably aren't going to be bringing back. Alrighty, and Bremner will make his debut at home. The Astros are 58 and 51. They're in a little bit of no man's land right now, I believe. As crowd goes wild for Tyler Bremner in his MLB debut. Man, the season is very reflective so far of the season that Trout's had to start. In real life, honestly, he's had a really great season as well. I was watching the Mariners-Angels game the other day. I guess it would have been last weekend by the time this video comes out. As Bremner's first pitch was a strike. And Adele robbed 3 homers. 1-0 game, final. The Angels won it. Adele robbed 3 homers from Raleigh, Naylor, and Crawford. The guy's insane. Like, he's not necessarily known for his incredible defense or anything just like that, but he had a phenomenal game. 1-2. That is lined, and Bremner has the first out of his career. And the second batter he will face, Yordan Alvarez. Still looking for his first strikeout of his MLB career, as he throws ball 1 to Correa. And there's the first hit he will give up. Single into right field off the bat of Carlos Correa. Alrighty. Christian Walker now. As he will smoke that one to deep right field. Adele moving back. It's off the wall. This will move the runners to second and third. As Correa will hold up there. Bremner's got to calm it down here a little bit. As Altuve now into right field. That will be caught by Adele. 2 runners left on for the Astros off 2 hits. Bremner gets through the first inning without giving up any runs. I thought that was a strike. And there it is, the first strikeout in the MLB career of Tyler Bremner. And we got him. Away changeup. Got him swinging. Strike 3. Big strikeout here for Bremner. And that'll do it. Brent Suter comes into the game. And we are done in the 5th inning. He goes 4.1, Bremner, in his MLB debut. And judging off that, the Angels take the win. Hopefully Bremner will get his first career win there. As we beat the Astros once again. Alrighty, so now we're able to take a look at the actual potentials of our players, and man, have we done well. Gilberto Tejera is a 95 overall actual potential. Of course, he was our first overall pick. Mark Cornell, our second pick, is a 94 actual potential. And Derek Gonzalez is a 96 actual potential as well. So he's our highest rated prospect out of everyone there. And Keenan Glynn was also very, very high rated too. Alrighty here, so we are now going to be taking a look at doing some contract extensions. First up will be Jose Soriano. He's had a great year for us as our ace, and we will get him a walk down. Next up will be Reed Detmers. He's had a great year with a 3.98 ERA thus far. I will only be doing 2 years for him, though, and we'll bump that salary down as much as we possibly can, just because he's still a bit of a question mark. But we will re-sign him for a couple more years. Up next in this little portion here will be Robert Stevenson, and he's had a solid year for us as a long reliever. He'll be a free agent if we don't re-sign him. So we are going to re-sign him for 4 more years. Next up is another reliever, Jordan Romano. He's looking for 5 years as of right now. He's a little bit older. We're going to bump this down a little bit further. He'll be making $780,000 a year. And yeah, my one concern with Romano is he is getting a little bit older. He's an ex-closer. Of course, he was a closer for the Cardinals. So I don't want to do anything more than 3, but we'll offer him that and he will accept. Ryan Sloan's MLB debut comes against the New York Yankees to try and avoid the sweep. Him and Bremner will most likely be fighting for a spot with Arena as well as Aldergetty for a spot, or 2 spots most likely, on the opening day roster for next year. As Sloan's first battle will be Trent Grisham.
Ball 1.
So he watches ball 1. So huge moment here for Ryan Sloan as the first batter rips one into right field. Trent Grisham should have at least a single. He's going to go for 2, and he should get it. Leadoff double for Trent Grisham off of Ryan Sloan. And now the second batter he will face, Aaron Judge. Not had the greatest year of his career, but popped up into deep right field. Going back, and that one's gone. Not a good start for Ryan Sloan today, so he gives off a leadoff double, and then a 2-run shot to Aaron Judge. And he's going to try and settle it down here against Jazz. It's really interesting to see all of how the cleanup spot has kind of transitioned to the number 2 spot in the lineup. You got all your biggest power hitters batting second. So I remember when that cleanup spot really became a thing, like a long time ago when I was growing up, as Sloan gets his first career MRU strikeout. Or not MRU. Wow, MLB strikeout. Lefty heavy lineup here for the Yankees, and that one has popped up. And that one will be caught. Sloan gets up a 2-run homer, though, to Aaron Judge. The Yankees get 2 hits, 2 runs in the first inning. Would love to win that maybe next year or something with a starting pitcher, or the year after with one of our draft picks from this year. As that one is smoked down the right field line. Ryan McMahon has taken Sloan yard. Yikes. I'm sorry, Christian Yelich is with the Dodgers? How have they managed to do that? 2 to Ben Rice. That one is hit to first. Great stop by Shonowell, and he's got it. It's in 556 in his last couple games for DeYoung as he smokes this one into deep left field. I don't think we'll get quite as lucky this time, and that one's gone. Third homer given up on the day here from Ryan Sloan, and that's going to do it. Sam Aldergetty coming in now. We brought him back up to be a relief pitcher for us for the rest of the year. Sloan only gets through 4.1, I believe, or even just 4. The Yankees win it. They sweep the series. Not great from us. Looks like Trout's going to win it for homers for us. Desner Guzman we'll get to play with as well. We brought him up when the roster's expanded. First time I'll get to play with him so far this year. He's only hitting 190. He hasn't had a ton of opportunities, though. Mariners are seeking the 4-game sweep here. They won the last 3. Offense is batting averages .333. One of the lows has ended up here in Seattle. Not sure if that's Josh Lowe or I've forgotten his brother's name. Of course, we had Josh Lowe at the start of the season. We traded him this episode at the start. But we'll probably keep this one pretty quick for this game. Only show the main highlights here. We'll be facing Logan Gilbert, who's got a 2.97 ERA. He's had a phenomenal year. I'm interested to see who they have, though. They have Brandon Lowe. So they got him from the Pirates, I guess. And he's hitting third for them. Wow. They also got Willie Castro as well this year. They've had a solid year for trades. Alright, facing Logan Gilbert here. Nolan Shonowell, he's had a really solid season. As on the first pitch, he smokes this one. Deep right field, gone. Nolan Shonowell, leadoff homer. 2-2 to Crawford. Strike 3. Of course, we brought him up when all those injuries happened early on, back in May or June, I want to say. As he hits that one well, that one's headed towards the gap, and that one will drop. Murata could be trying to get 3 here. He's going to go for the triple. The throw will go to third, and he's safe. He's got an RBI triple. Nelson Rada. His second triple of the year. He's got really solid speed over there. What a run. Great hit from Rada to smoke it into the gap there. As Denzer Guzman now up. He's only hitting 190. He's only had a couple games, though. I'm not overly worried about it. So we'll take a high fastball. Guzman will most likely be one that we trade potentially at some point. I don't see him getting a ton of time, and I don't really see him fitting in the long-term future with Neto at short. If we need something for second base or third base, potentially Guzman could be a spot. But the plan is he rips one right down the right field line, and that will score another run. He'll round first and head for 2. The throw in from right field is offline. 3-0 Angels.
Batting none.
I think the plan for Guzman will most likely be to trade him, like I mentioned. I think the plan for third base next year is to most likely get someone in free agency, I think. We did sign or draft some third basemen as well, some of which we signed. We had a great signing year as Christian Moore takes ball 4. As Gilbert's really struggling. 24 pitches in this inning. He's given up 3 runs already as well as 2 walks. And that one's hit decently well into right center field. Going back is, I don't even know who's in center. Both runners will tag, and that'll be the 4th run of the game, 4-0 for the Angels. 3-2. Drilled in the gap between third and short. Rada's 2 for 2. He's got another RBI. 5-0 Mariners. That one is crushed into deep right field. Going back is Adele. I think that one's gone. Dom Canzone gets the Mariners on the board. His 23rd of the year. Great year for Dom. Mariners currently winning in the top of the 3rd. Or bottom of the 3rd, sorry. As Adele now smokes this one on the first pitch. Deep center field. That one is a no-doubter. 457 feet. Perfect off the bat of Adele. Angels extend their lead. Getty will come in for us.
Number 61.
Face the top of the lineup here. J.P. Crawford. Gary. As Crawford rips it into right field. Moving back Adele. He does not get it. Will bounce. And Crawford will have a leadoff double. Try and get him to chase. He does, but he gets contact on it. And that one's through for a base hit. I thought we were going to get that. Cal Raleigh, RBI single, Mariners of 2. Gary struggling once again at the Major League level. So that one is now popped up. Adele moving in, and he will have it. Self there. 2 gone. Luke Raley now up, and that mistake will cost us. Unless Trout's got some sort of absolute power arm, which he does not. Mariners get another one off Gary. Brendan Lau in this game at second as he smokes this one, and I think this one's going to go. Brendan Lau takes through Pomeran's yard, and now we're only up by 2.
Number 39, Kirby.
So I got a really high ERA this year. 33 holds on the season for Yates. He, of course, got the save on opening day versus the Astros. He'll face Raley to open it up as Raley pops this one up. Heading towards the foul line. Not quite, but Adele's got it. 1 gone. Randy Arozarena now up. He grounds that one on the first pitch. Straight to second. And Moore's gone. Mariners down to their final out here. And it will be Willie Castro. 2-1. I don't think he went. But he did, apparently. 2-2. Mariners down to their final strike now. Yates steals.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Just upstairs. 3-2. He got him. Strike 3. Yates strikes out. The final batter. Angels win. And that will bring an end to the regular season. If you guys have enjoyed the series so far, this was definitely a longer video. We will be heading into the off-season next. Postseason and then the off-season, free agency signing, arbitration hearings, so forth, up next in the next episode. That'll, of course, be coming out next week. If you guys did enjoy, though, Crazy Kid, thank you for the follow. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe and like the video for weekly Angels content. And we will see you next time. Peace.